It's the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Bebo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the North Texas Mean Green, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the UNLV Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Street. We're almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Looking to pass, it's Orji. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's brought down out at the 46.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
They look to throw it here on second down. Catch made on the right side. Breaks loose at the 40. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
They'll hand it off. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. Caught on the outside. It's Gums. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. His awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field, he gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
Finds his man. Touchdown, Rebels, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in your playoff game with no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Off. They'll tackle him at the 27.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
I mean, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. They bring it down at the 45 at a... gain to keep this drive going.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He makes the ground. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Chris, how about the offensive... These last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys, not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
First down, looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. Oh, that one's picked off. He's bringing it back. Across the 40. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return to get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Runner finding some space there. It's a solid gain on the ground. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. From the shotgun, here's the inside give. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. QB keeper all the way. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, UNLV.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Over the middle, it's Coleman. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Takes the toss, testing the right side here. He's past the marker and still got it. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Completion makes it 2nd and short. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Well, Kirk, it's UNLV with the lead now. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Breaks into the open.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
The UNLV offense back out on the field now. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Yes, 1st down yardage at the 46.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Looks right, lets it fly. Catch is made way down inside the 30.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
They bring it down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone in the first half of 17.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. A penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. Using his legs, it's Thomas. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
They come up now 2nd and 16, a real challenge after losing 6 in that run. To throw, it's Orgy. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He fought hard there, broken tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Receiver makes the grab. Will take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. He's looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Defensive PI cost him 15 yards and gives the offense a fresh set of downs. So the offense comes up now in 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. On 1st and 10, he'll look to throw it. Tries to get it to the running back. Down the middle, it's Hawkins. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. Fresh set of downs for the offense, 1st down. Looking to throw it again. The screen pass complete to the running back. They never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Here's the 2nd down play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He dumps it off to the tight end. Ball carrier wrapped up, brought down.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this 1st half.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. Press coverage now from the secondary. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Sophomore with a strong tackle there. Set up to throw. Pressure is coming. Touchdown, North Texas, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great 1st half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room, get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game. Lining up to try the extra point. PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage.
They'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that fifth defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
North Texas's offense is back out there now. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now two-possession lead. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. It's 2nd and 10 after the previous play.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Important third down play coming up. Looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Touchdown, Mean Green. They finish off the scoring run. Let's see if this score can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. And the wideout goes in motion. Dropping back. It's Orgy. Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kick it off to begin the second half. A returner from inside the 10. Loses the football. The scramble is on. The kick team grabs the ball.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big the deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. Can't be trusted.
Touchdown, UNLV. The safest move as he puts it to a teammate for the score.
Because I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do. And this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
North Texas, 14.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with 25. And the Mean Green offense is back on the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. off the play fake on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play.
Boy, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
Completion makes it second and short. Grab behind the line. It's Stillman. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's first and goal.
We go with a direct snap. Touchdown, Mean Green. Look out, whole different game now.
Coach, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow them back into the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the UNLV offense back out there. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? He'll hand it off. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
The sure hands. It's Thomas. Jukes the defender, gets brought down after a solid game.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw. It's Orgy. Makes a quick catch. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on 4th down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks. But not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
Powering through. Second down play coming up for this offense. He hands it off from the gun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. Picking up the first snap in the red zone on this drive. The shotgun handoff. He's through the tackle. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
The shotgun running play call. And he stopped just short down at the 2, but an excellent run. It's a new set of downs, and it's first and goal for the offense. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Caught quickly. Touchdown, Ravens. This passing game is still on fire. Great kind of execution on the long drive. That's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
North Texas, 21.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here's the handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And they pick up the first on the ground. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. Well, Kirk, it's UNLV with the lead now. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Quick throw over the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
At this point late in the game, you've got to be willing to take some risks. This quarterback understands that. He puts the ball up in a one-on-one matchup, trusts his receiver. Receiver battles, comes down with a big catch. It pays off. Now let's see if they can put points up on the board.
Let's fly out of the wideout. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough set.
Touchdown, North Texas. The comeback is on. That score makes things a lot more interesting in the fourth quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they look to the pressure?
Returner choosing to field this one. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. Would love to build a drive, choose some clock. However, that's able to get with the play call. Nowhere to run. Up corralling for no gain. Well, a huge hit there. You have to expect to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to it.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch, but the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom.
Over the middle, it's Thomas. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
He gets loose. Across the 40. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Could take it all the way. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Mean Green. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. Wow, a takeaway and a touchdown. We are all tied up with a spot in the championship game at stake.
Well, the timing of this, not just coming up with this turnover, but the defense, opportunistic awareness, and being able to turn that into a touchdown. As you said, Chris, a tie game. Now everything's in front of us. Who wants to get to the championship the most?
Turner trying to create good field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The UNLV offense back out on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. It's Gumbs. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touch.
Getting set. There's second down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Back to pass. It's Orgy. Caught behind the line. It's Bradley. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Grab near the sticks. It's Bradley. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll give it to the back. Makes the defender miss. They bring him down. It's a big play. All the way to the 43.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
The first and 10 play coming up for the offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They're going to run the option. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page, You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
To the air, it's Orgy. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 65th. Get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit, led to that incompletion.
So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Punt team ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. First down, it's play action. Grab behind the line. It's Coleman. Receiver brought down after a short pitching catch. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Well, they run it right into a blitz. That linebacker was coming downhill curve.
What a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Caught on the outside. It's Coleman.
Well, this is a great catch. He does a nice job of getting his feet down to set up a fourth down and short situation. But, man, I just don't know why he didn't try to fight to get to that marker and pick up the first down.
Tie ball game. Late, and they're going for it on fourth down. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback. Recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Game time. About a minute to play in regulation. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37. The timeout is called late in this tie game. Crucial choices coming up. Second down after that run on the previous play. Wants to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play and keep this drive alive?
Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Back to throw. It's Orgy. On the move now. On the run here. Let's it go. He's got it. Room to run. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Bought some time, now lets it go. Makes the grab. It's Gums. And a timeout. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So in the final seconds, everything comes down to this field goal attempt for the win. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. So here we go. In the final seconds, one swing of the leg for the win. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. He missed it. The game remains tied. So here comes our first play of overtime. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. Running back grabs it on the screen. And they got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
And with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
So the offense will set up first and goal here in this first overtime. They'll try to run this one in. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Offense facing second and goal. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Touchdown, Mean Green. They jump on top in OT. And now the extra point to make this a 7-point game in overtime. PAT puts them in front by 7. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Looking to pass. It's Orgy. Pass ball is incomplete. There's a flag down. Did the receiver push off to get separation?
Sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the defensive back, and who is actually going to get their hands on the ball. I can't really blame him for this one, because an incompletion will always be more welcome than an interception.
So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, it's a huge overtime interception.
Well, they come out of that nickel package. The move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
The course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.